CocoCay. It is a very, very, very windy day here today. Trying not to blow away. Good morning. Like I said, it's been a really wild, windy day so far. Yeah. Did not sleep well last night. Just gonna start there. The mattress was really flat. She didn't sleep well either. No. It was really, really noisy through most of the night. Other guests like yelling in the hallway at each other. And then this morning,
several announcements.
Yeah, oh, lots and lots of announcements and like emergency signals for deck 7 and deck 9 and deck 3.
Deck 15.
Yeah, so not pleasant, not a pleasant night. And then this morning, she let me sleep in. She went to go get coffee, brought me back the coffee from Promenade Cafe. And then it was very good. We went to Windjammer for breakfast.
And it was jammed.
I think we're back to normal. I think this ship is full of people. I think that social distancing is not a thing. We were on a elevator with what, 9 other people? And I mean, we were all just jammed in there, so feels like we're back to normal. But we are on CocoCay, whatever. And we're gonna try to find a place to camp out for the day so we can get some sun and read and have some beach drinks. So let's see if we can find a place to camp out for the day. We brought our towels off of the ship, and I think it's a $25 deposit for each towel. But if you bring them back, you get your money back. So you just have to make sure that whatever towels you bring off of the island, you take back to the ship.
Return them in at a towel return place.
Yes, so you can exchange your wet towels for dry towels on the island, but you just have to make sure that you turn your towels back in, or they're gonna charge you $25 per towel. So.
And they're not worth that.
No, they're not. They're sort of thin.
Yeah.
So.
They've been washed a bunch.
Yeah, they're well used. It's a little windy, but this is the perfect opportunity to mention that our ship, the Independence of the Seas, is here at the island with the Oasis of the Seas, which I think is one of the biggest ships in the fleet. Is it one of the biggest ships in the world? Or something like that? But it's the Oasis of the Seas and the Independence on the right. And then we're on a bridge right now. And over here, I think this is where we're gonna try to go, because this looks like the calmest water we've seen all day. We found some really nice chairs here under an umbrella. We've got a tree for shade. We've got lots of trees around here for shade. I believe this is Chill Beach. I have no idea where we are. But there's a bar over here called the Wacky Seagull. And I think like shopping over here, and there's food not too far away. So we've got a great location. One of the other guests brought a speaker and is playing music for us all to listen to. It's a little bit obnoxious because there's no one even there listening to it. But yeah. So there we go. Anyway, it's not so windy over here. It's really nice, very calm. The palm trees don't look like they're about to fall over here. It's very nice. So we're sitting here enjoying the day, having a delightful time. It is warm, it's sunny, it's not too windy over here, and I'm reading my book, having a great time.
And I've gotten through so many of my journals.
Yep, she's got a bunch of medical journals she brought along with her, and she's been tearing them up and keeping some things and throwing some things away. She just left and came back with a Cuban sandwich and some mustard and pickles. Yum, yum, yum. They have a tiny little free library here on the island. That's so cool. And yes, this is Chill Island Beach. Wacky Seagull right over here. We've decided we've had enough, and I think we're gonna start maybe walk a lap around the island and then make our way back to the ship. I think we're just gonna head right back to the ship right over here. It's really windy and I'm tired of lugging the towel around, so I think it's time to go back. So we're back on the ship, stopped at the room briefly, and now we are going to do a little bit of exploring. There's supposed to be a library on board, which has my whole heart. We're trying to find that right now. We found the library and there's books in there, and it's really nice, very quiet. Now we want to get a coffee. I'm lagging a little bit. Sun sort of zaps my energy sometimes, so I'm gonna get a coffee and then head up to the pool. We're in the Cafe Promenade. I've ordered an Irish coffee, which is on the drink package. They also have lemon cookies, oatmeal raisin cookies, chocolate chip cookies with no sugar added, coconut cookies, assorted jellos, chocolate pot de creme. Over here they've got tomato mozzarella sandwich, ham and cheese sandwich, Greek wrap, an egg sandwich, and some fruit, which is nice. It's also worth mentioning that a plain latte is $4.25. Also, the ship right now, completely deserted. I think everybody's still on the island because it's what, 2 o'clock?
Yes.
And all aboard is not until 4 or 4:30, so almost 2:30. Wow, the afternoon has gone fast. We've come up to the Solarium, which is an adult-only area on the ship. 16 and up, not 18 and up, but 16 years of age and up are allowed in here. The Solarium bar is just over there. It's actually closed right now. And we found some comfy benches and a nice coffee table to sit. Got a great view of the oasis of the seas over here and some folks up there, but so far it's just been a really pleasant day, very relaxing. There's more people up here enjoying the sun. It's really nice. And just like that, we are sailing away from the oasis. Goodbye! And honestly, the ocean is still not calm. And I will say, there's a ship way out there on the horizon. Let me see if I can zoom in. Here it is, way out there. It looks bigger to me than it does to you guys, but believe me, it's there. Super quick costume change. We decided we're gonna change our plans for the night. So we were gonna go to the main dining room for dinner tonight.
But we went there last night, so we're gonna try something different. We want to explore the ship.
I canceled our dinner reservation at the dining room.
Check out the different venues.
We're gonna go to the Windjammer, the buffet, for dinner tonight. So first, drinks.
Yeah.
At different locations. She wants a old-fashioned from the Ale and Anchor, and I'm gonna go to Vintages and get a glass of wine using our drink package. And so we're gonna meet up after that and then head to the Windjammer, which opened at 6. It is 6:03, so we're gonna get drinks and then head up to the buffet for dinner. And then at 7 is another showing of the ice skating
and she
show.
Wants to go back.
We saw it last night. It was so good. So we're gonna go watch it again, probably, unless we get stuck at dinner or something.
I mean, these are people who were potentially Olympians.
They are. I mean, I was so impressed. I loved it so much. I can't wait to go back. So I'm excited about going to see it again, because when we were watching it the first time, I thought, oh man, I blinked or I missed that part. So I'm looking forward to seeing it again. So we're gonna go watch the ice skating show again. And then there's another show at 8, the
8 and 10.
What's his name? Jeff Tracta?
I think
John
so.
Tracta?
Yeah.
Something Tracta. I'll put his name up on the screen. But that's at 8 and 10, and I would rather go to the 8 o'clock show than the 10 o'clock show because it was a late night.
Tomorrow is going to be a short day. They want us back on board, but I think it's 2:30.
Well, okay, so tomorrow is Nassau. We're not getting off.
I want everyone else to get off at Nassau.
And
Nassau wants everyone there.
I finished my book today.
Except us.
So I have a second book I want to read. And with any luck, I'll be able to make a bunch of progress on it so that when we get home, I'll be able to start the second book in the first series that I've started.
I'm trying to get her to read the first book of
The Wheel of Time.
My Wheel of Time.
I haven't read it yet. Because it's a big commitment.
Go back and forth.
No, it's a 14 book
She's
series.
really smart. She can do them both.
I just don't like to do that. I think it's time for drinks. Let's go, Mom, so we can go to dinner because I'm hungry.
Okay.
Ready?
Okay.
Yeah. So we stopped at Guest Services and grabbed a cruise compass from yesterday. They had one. And yes, they still use paper. And I cannot express my gratitude for this because they still use paper. To me, this is a huge deal. Also, Mom got an old fashioned from Ale and Anchor and loves it. And I got a glass of Spanish cava on the drink package. We're now in the Windjammer. They have Indian food. This is a yellow lentil dal and a vegetable biryani over here with like a raita over here. And then their specialty today is Italian with chicken piccata and lasagna over here. And then I think we might get a sunset view over here. It's almost time for the show. We have missed the ice skating show, but that's okay. It is currently 7:48 p.m. This Jeff Tracta guy starts at 8 p.m. 7:48. It's not gonna show on here, but that's true. Also, can I talk about these chairs for a second? Because they have these really cool cup holders that hold wine glasses, and I love it. Also, there are 2 bars at the back. One back there, one back here in the theater, and I love it. And I'm looking forward to this show.
Me too.
Are you? I think it's gonna be really fun. We're back from the show. I think I showed or told you that we were going to the, it was Jeff Tracta show in the Royal Theater. I didn't know what to expect. They said impersonations and comedy. He was amazing.
Oh, excellent.
It was an amazing show. He was entertaining, and I got the feeling that he was really, really glad that we were there, and the crowd was fantastic and engaged, and I think we brought tears to his eyes because he got a standing ovation from the crowd. And I'm convinced, like, we were on the balcony, so we were up. We weren't, you know, close to him, but I'm pretty sure that he had tears in his eyes, and he was really, really happy to be performing for us.
He had,
and glad that we enjoyed his show.
He had information from shows and music, recent, all the way back to the 60s.
Yes, so his show encompassed everything that anyone on the ship might have experienced previously in their life. So old people, young people, they could all relate to at least some part of his show. I was just really impressed with him. I really enjoyed the show. After the show, we went to Vintages, and we picked up a couple of glasses of wine and brought them back to the room. Earlier today, I finished the first book that I brought with me. So I've started the second book that I brought with me, and it's really exciting, and I don't know how I'm gonna sleep tonight because it is a story about spies in World War II. It's a fiction story, it's not nonfiction, but it's really exciting. And Mom and I were just talking. She's trying to go to sleep. She's really tired. We did not sleep well last night. I think I mentioned this first thing in the morning. It was a really rough night for us last night. The ship rocking doesn't bother us at all on this ship. We've been on other cruise ships before, and I don't feel the ship rocking at all.
At all. On
this ship. I don't feel it at all. And I don't know how, but I don't feel it at all. And so when I say it was a rough night, it's not that the sea was rough last night. I mean, the bed was hard, and it was really, really noisy. There were announcements, emergency announcements all night long. There was a very...
Throughout the night.
Yeah, throughout the night. There was one very long, very loud, prolonged conversation between other guests in the hallway or in the stateroom behind us, but I thought it was in the hallway, but it was just really obnoxious, and so we did not sleep very well last night at all. And so she's sleepy. She had a nap today on the beach, which is nice.
Yeah, I don't usually do that very well.
Yeah, well, we're not doing a whole lot on this vacation. I haven't even gotten in the pool. I've been wearing a bathing suit, have not gotten in the pool, didn't get in the ocean today, but I'm getting everything out of this vacation that I had hoped to.
It was cold water.
I just wanted to have a weekend away from home, because if I'm at home, I'm gonna do things like laundry and dishes and take out the trash and clean. And of course we have the dogs and the cat, and there are those chores associated with that. And so being on the ship means that I don't have all of those like normal life chores. And so I just wanted a weekend away, and I think we've gotten that. I've had a great time.
I've really relaxed.
I feel like the crew on this ship is really glad that we're here, and I think they're really happy to be back sailing. I think they're really happy that the ship is full. We went to guest services tonight and picked up a paper compass from yesterday, and
very pleasant.
Very pleasant. I was so impressed by the guest services experience. We asked him a couple of questions, and he said that a full ship is like, what, 4,600 people? And we're at 4,000, so very nearly full, which I think is really cool. And it also makes me feel a lot better about being on this ship, because if this isn't full, I don't know that I would want to be on this ship when it's full, because it just seems like there's a lot of people on here. But since he told me this is 4,000 people, 4,100 people, and 4,600 people is full capacity, this feels normal.
We're close, yeah.
Yeah, and I like it. I do. I didn't mention tonight was formal night. Now, we did not make the conscious decision to skip formal night in the dining room. We just kind of were not impressed with dinner last night. The food was fine. It was just very slow, and we wanted to go to the 8 o'clock show tonight instead of the 10 o'clock show, because Jeff Tracta had 2 shows tonight at 8 and at 10, and I kind of felt like we had a rough night last night. Let's do dinner in the buffet so that we can go to the 8 o'clock show, so that we can be in bed by 10. And it is 9:54 right now. We have been in bed for a while. We've been reading for about an hour.
5 hours.
No, I mean, we went to the show, we
yeah.
got our wine, we came here, put on pajamas, and we have been reading in the room for about an hour. It's been a really great weekend so far, and we still have one more day tomorrow. Tomorrow the ship is in Nassau. I don't think we're going to get off the ship at all. I have no plans to get off. I want to read my book about the World War II spies. She's giving me the okay sign, so I think that's the plan for tomorrow. But I'm really happy. I'm really enjoying this more than I had expected. I'm really enjoying this. So yes, that is going to be it for today. You guys will see us in our third Independence of the Seas cruise vlog tomorrow. Bye!